Hey, you talk about made-up stats, by the way? Guess who has the greatest passer rating in the history of Thanksgiving games in the NFL? Say it. Say it. Say it, Artie.
You do. And Chuck wouldn't let you play quarterback enough. So,
I mean, you're right. I mean, it could have been more than just Thanksgiving. It could have had goddamn Christmas.
I don't know why you didn't bench Andrew Luck for you. I don't know, Chuck. I don't know why you didn't do that.
It's on me.
Listen, there was a year where I was almost in, Artie. You know, I don't even want to get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Arthur Smith. Do you remember last game of the year? Okay, last game of the year. We've already lost 5 quarterbacks at this point. Andrew Luck was dead. Whitehurst was dead.
Mm-hmm. What?
Hasselbeck was dead. I mean, there was just
zero.
We were rolling through quarterbacks. Kitna was not on the squad, but he maybe would have looked for him.
Yeah.
So Chuck Pagano, and I've told this story before, Chuck Pagano on his Tuesday press conference, the day we're off, we're going into our last week. We have no idea what the quarterback situation is because Whitehurst just blew his hamstring.
Tore it off the bone, Miami.
Couldn't even take a knee. Was worried that he wasn't even going to be able to go.
I think it's ripped, Coach.
That is exactly.
So Charlie White, this is after Luck gets hurt, Hasselbeck gets hurt, Charlie Whitehurst, clipboard Jesus gets brought in. One of the most hilarious humans of all time, by the way.
Yes.
If you can get around Charlie Whitehurst, you definitely do that for at least a night or two.
Best.
Love everything about him. The team loved him immediately upon arrival. But against Miami, he's scrambling for his life, and that thing just gone, okay? They were worried he couldn't even get into a victory formation knee. He had to do it with the opposite leg because of his hamstring. So now we're going in. I almost had to go and take a victory Ndamukong Suh right here. Another one.
Jeez.
Like there's a thought like, hey, you might have to go in here and take a knee. It's like, I don't know if this is the right time. I don't know. We're about to win a game. This is a big time game. I don't know. So going into that next week, okay, Tuesday press conference, we don't have a quarterback on the roster. We still have another game to play. We do not have playoffs on the line, but we have another game. And Chuck's like, yeah, we're putting some things together. You know, we got a plan in there for Pat McAfee to be quarterback. And I'm watching at home. I'm like, what did this guy just say?
Yeah.
No way, bro. I got an off season coming in about 5 days. You're telling me that I'm going to court, I'm going to die. So next day I'm walking through the building, see Chuck, and we just say, good morning. You know, Chuck and I always got to look good morning. And I just walk by, like, you have anything to tell me? You know, like, hey, Pat, you're going to probably end up with broken ribs this weekend. Hey, you're going to end up with a broken ankle you might get a concussion this weekend because somehow we couldn't. And then you did the greatest coaching job I've ever seen in the history of coaching. Josh Freeman, who was on the
Coney Island
Thrashers,
Nice.
which was a professional football team in a league that I do not know the letters for.
Served ice cream at halftime, soft serve.
Okay, players had to do that.
Good league.
Smoking
That was a first-round pick.
Yeah, he loved ball, though, so much. Yeah. He was playing for the Coney Island Thrashers.
Arm.
And then could throw the ball forever. Didn't know where it was going a lot of times, and I saw him in practice, but in the game, the guy showed up for us. And then also Uber driver. Who was the Uber driver?
Ryan
Lindley was brought in to be quarterback. Boys went out there and got a win. Last week of the year, Josh Freeman, straight out of the Coney Island Thrashers, Ryan Lindley actually driving Uber the week before, straight in, they split time, get a big-time win. Chuck Pagano was the leader of that whole thing. And all Chuck told us was, boys, listen, we just signed 2 guys, had workouts. Don't judge. We can't judge today, Wednesday. We can't judge Thursday. We can't judge Friday. Let's just worry about Sunday and worry about our own jobs. And the reason why he was saying that is because that first drop back that Josh Freeman took, bang, boom, boom, and he went ahead and he put that thing right off the top of the roof in the barn that we practiced in.
You could have seen the workouts. That's what I told you guys on the Tuesday workout. Like, his were going through the side of the walls, right? Hitting nobody, right? Killing Frog and T trying to catch it.
Equipment manager standing like this, ball going overhead, like not just a little bit. We're talking like so strong.
And Lindley was accurate, right? But it was like taking a long time to get to the guys.
Telegraph.
It's 2 polar opposite guys. Yep. So Chuck literally opens a team meeting. Don't judge. Okay?
Mind your own business.
I'm trying to do the same. This is a message for me and for you guys. Okay? We were going to win a game. And they absolutely did it. It was beautiful. But yeah, I remember back in practice when I used to spin it. It was the greatest. I used to have so much fun.
Remember halftime? You thought you almost had to go in because we took Josh out?
Oh, yeah.
Because that was on the offense. That was offensive coaches. They said, okay, they prepped Ryan to be the 2-minute quarterback and take it off of Josh's hands because we started Josh. So Josh did a great job, and then Ryan goes out, and you're on the sideline with Adam. You look up and see Ryan in the game. He's like, what'd you do?
Yeah, I said, what happened to Josh Freeman? I go, am I the backup quarterback right now? Like, this guy, no offense, Lindley knows this. At the time in which he joined the Colts, it was a little bit of a little bit of a softer ball. Sure. Now, he was able to lead a 2 minute. He went right down the field. He went right down the field and scored. It was one of the dumbest things of all time. But yeah, he seemed a little smaller. He was in an Uber like a week before that. So I thought Josh Freeman was pulled from the game. Thought Lindley was now our quarterback. And I immediately thought to myself, okay, so we've now killed 4 quarterbacks. Yep. And now we got a guy who's driving Uber 3 days ago. I'm going to be playing quarterback in this game.
Better get ready.
So I go over to Clyde Christensen. Am I the backup quarterback right now? No, just 2 minutes. And he goes through all that. I'm like, thank God. I'm going to shit my pants.